We've just entered Passage 8, which is the Cienega Nature Preserve, I believe is what it's called. Starting to see some saguaros in the distance. You can see the valley down there, how lush it is. Water flows through here year round, and this is a nice little nature preserve. So walking under a railroad bridge right now, and you can see there's a little metal canopy. Evidently rocks fall off the tracks from above from time to time. So thank you, Union Pacific, for making us safe. Well, here we are, folks. We're in Colossal Cave Mountain Park. Kind of took a day off, got a resupply box. To make it easier, instead of coming all the way back around, we're going to slack pack this little 2-mile section. For those at home that haven't heard or have forgotten, slack packing is just walking a section of the trail without your full pack. It's pretty relaxing right now just to hike without that big monster on. A lot of these cactus that we're looking at right here are at least 70, 80, 100 years old. These are some baby, probably even considered infant saguaro cactus. You can see it's next to this. It's probably 20, 25 feet tall. The interesting thing is, I don't know the exact growth rate, but this one's about a 6-foot cactus. They say it takes about 10 years to reach that height. It takes anywhere from 50 to 70 years to grow appendages. These cactus only grow from the very top. So the cactus that we're looking at there is well over 100 years old probably. It's amazing how old these are. How beautiful, really. And just intriguing that they're here. And they only grow in certain areas, and we're lucky enough to be in one of those areas. So there's a few little facts about the saguaro that I probably got wrong, but hey, whatever. Good morning. March 22nd, day 12, I think, something like that. As we make our way towards Mica there in front of us. We'll climb that tomorrow. It's a short little 8-mile hike from Colossal Cave to the boundary of Saguaro National Park. We'll hunker down there for this afternoon and probably get up reasonably early for a 13-mile hike tomorrow. So just thought we'd show you what we're facing tomorrow. So here we are, 5 o'clock on the 22nd. We've got dinner going. We are at the border of Saguaro National Park at Mica, which we're going to summit, or at least climb part of, and probably summit Saturday morning as we get up over the top. We have a reservation at Manning Camp tomorrow. That's about 14 miles from here. So we're going to get up early, get after it a little bit. That way we're not in a hurry. And people are kind of stacked up here because you can't camp anywhere except designated spots in the national park. And you have to have a reservation. The system's kind of wonky. So people stack up here. And this afternoon, we've only walked about 7 miles. We stopped at one point, took a break, and got our Tyvek out, laid out in the sun for about an hour. It's something, this is new for us, to really slow down like this and take our time. So we're adjusting to it. We've been here for a good 2.5 hours, 3 hours, where normally we would have been just trudging right down the trail, but it's kind of nice to sit here and relax. There's the old honey badger eating her dinner. Check in with you tomorrow. Good morning, March 23rd.
We're here.
Yeah, we made
Saguaro.
it. Our
First milestone.
In Saguaro National Park. Getting ready to head up the Mica Mountain this morning. That's our target.
Trying to clear.
Right there. We'll camp at about just shy of 8,000 feet. I think 79 something, 46 or something like that. And we'll hopefully have some good sights on the way. So have a good day. There's a book, a movie, a saying somewhere out there, but about a walk amongst giants. And that's kind of where we are right now. A lot of these big saguaro cactus are massive. And to think of their age, pretty impressive as well. This beauty's probably 100 years old. You know, just some of these bigger ones, 100, 150, up to 200. I think the oldest living, they estimated, was 330 years old. And that's pretty cool stuff. You really just think about it. So, pretty neat to be here. Okay, so for clarification purposes and an absolute admission, we don't know how to identify cactus worth of crap. This is actually not a cactus. It's not the cholla like we thought. It's an octilios or something like that. Ocotilla. It's not a cactus at all. It's actually a succulent. And if we've confused you, sorry. Well, we're about a mile from Manning Camp up on Mica Mountain, and gone from the desert to a nice pine forest that is pretty steep. Just amazing how much the ecosystem changed. Temperatures obviously dropped. We've gained about 4,700 feet today so far. Up near the top of Mica, pretty neat little formation here. You can see still a little bit of snow. Water's running hard. The normal years there would be no water in that creek at all, or that draw. So it's a pretty neat area. A little snow on the trail. Temperature's dropped. It's probably
48.
it's gone back up to 48, so that's not bad. But it's a beautiful mountain. Well, we made it to Manning Camp. It's supposed to be kind of cold tonight. They've got these little tent platforms. It doesn't say we can't camp in them, so we're gonna give her a shot tonight. If we get kicked out, we get kicked out. Pretty nice.
Regular chair to sit
Got a Hey, good morning. So, here we are at Manning Camp.
Freaking cold.
Spent the night, and we already showed you our little borrowed accommodations. This morning it's about 26. You can see it's kind of foggy. We've had a little bit of snow already this morning. Last night was cold. It wasn't freezing, but it was cold.
It wasn't the coldest
And
we've experienced.
You know, it
But
just
it was cold.
it is what it is. You can see it's starting to come down pretty good. So we got to get on the trail, get down out of this stuff. So enjoy, folks. The snow conditions on Micah on the 24th of March. A little patchy stuff like this we're walking through. Nice and crisp. Hopefully we get past this before we hit anything deep and start post holing. So there you go. We're almost to the top of Micah, and see how pretty cool it is. All the trees are frosted over. A little light wind, still some light snow, but it's absolutely stunning up here. I don't know, words don't pay it justice. I'm just so happy to be here. There for about 2 hours coming off of Micah. I forgot I was in Arizona. I thought I was in Colorado, actually. So we were just having a discussion about, I don't know, how stunning this is. You know, it's pretty remarkable. We just came from that. Snow, fog, ice on the trees. Walked in 1.5 foot, 2 foot, 3 foot of snow. We've come a quarter mile from that snow. We're down to about 7,600 feet. And there's the desert. You know, it's high desert, but it's still in the desert. And just the starkness and the contrast between the two is actually very beautiful this morning. So here we are on the north side of Saguaro National Park. Guess we're logging out, letting them know we're gone. We're still, I'd have to look, but we got to be 6,500 feet still. See, the views are amazing. So we just came off of. Clouds have gone away for the day, and a little windy, and we're walking down through this valley. Just interesting how the biodiversity out here Go from a pine forest to what looks like mountain lion country in about 4 hours. Pretty interesting. We're having a good time. That mountain way in front of us, Mount Lemon, it's about a 2.5 day trip to get up that thing. Then another day we'll be in Oracle, so